Ekiti State Police Command has issued a directive banning unlawful gatherings, demonstration and the sale and use of fireworks across the state, citing concerns over public safety and security threats. In a statement signed by the state police spokesperson Abutu Sunday on Friday, the command emphasized its commitment to sustaining peace and protecting lives and property in the state. Any form of unlawful gathering, demonstration or protest is unacceptable, the statement declared, adding that intelligence reports indicates plans by some individuals to exploit protests to incite violence and create panic. The command urged parents and guardians to counsel their words against actions that could disrupt the peace and security of the state. Anyone who runs foul of this directive will be dealt with in accordance with the law, the statement warned. Additionally, the police imposed a ban on the sale and use of fireworks, knockouts, and firecrackers, citing the potential cause distraction, unnecessary apprehension, and health issues. The use of various fireworks at times creates panic and confusion, as it could be difficult to differentiate the sounds from real gunshots. The statement explained. The directive underscores the police command's proactive approach to ensuring a peaceful and secure environment during the festive season and beyond. All right, here is Ekiti State banning protests and also firecrackers and fireworks in the state as comes the Yuletide period. You know, it's always the custom that there will be firecrackers, there will be knockouts everywhere, probably in form of celebration and all of that. I'd like to get your thoughts on this.
First and foremost, I think the ban on protest or the regulation with regard to protest is the reason is not far-fetched.
Okay.
I'm sure they are trying to preempt what the citizenry could do with regard to the Farotimi case with Afeba Balola. So I'm sure it has to do with that. But they have said illegal protest. I don't know the definition when they say
which
illegal.
Form of protest is illegal. So,
but we know that in our in a democracy, as we have it in Nigeria, protests are legitimate.
Okay.
People are allowed to ventilate whatever they have, grievances they have, through peaceful, orderly protests. So whatever they call illegal, I wouldn't know. The lawyers will have to deal with that, but they keep telling us that nobody has a right to stop protests within, and then as long as that protest is peaceful. In fact, the police ought to give cover, security cover, to people who intend to carry out protests. And if the police is sounding this way, what it means is that for whatever reason, and I just think it is well advised, because you may be looking at Ekiti, but this is Nigeria. Yes, these people who are talking about, the citizens, Ekiti people. Afeba Balola is a very, known person in Ekiti State. In fact, in Nigeria, he's an elder statesman and a very senior one at that. So we do understand that. But you see, that issue is beyond the Ekiti State.
Okay.
It's about Nigeria. It's about the civil society.
Yes, I quite agree with you when you said it's about Nigeria, because there are lots of concerns as well. Like the police security agents are trying to circumvent the right of the people to protest, to ventilate their angers and all of that. They have the right to protest, right? But doesn't it seem like there are some intended dangers coming? That is why the police are trying to ban the protests. What do you think?
No, like I said, the issue of ban is my problem. If people say, look, we are, like I said, the law enforcement agents are under obligation to provide even security for those who intend to protest, protesters, so that it does not go out of hand, it does not degenerate, or people don't hide under that cover to do, to engage in other criminal activities. That should be guaranteed in Nigeria. So to come and say you are banning protest, for me, it's stifling the people's right to expression. So, and it's a fundamental right. And I'm not sure that is what anybody should take away or deny Nigerians at this particular point in time. You cannot beat a child and also expect that, restrict that child from crying. Nigeria today, we have a lot of issues that we're dealing with. People are going through terrible times. And if you also now say they must not talk, they must not say what is, where it's pinching them. I mean, then you are, I don't know whether we're not degenerating into another kind of political environment.
Right, just to add to that, the statement also said that intelligence reports indicate plans by some individuals to exploit protests to incite violence and create panic, just like what I've asked you, if this is happening, if they have gotten an intelligence report, I'd like to know, is it the right thing to ban the protests, or is it providing security to the protesters? You cannot ban a right. We're talking about fundamental human right, a right to expression. How do you ban that? Because the moment you step into that territory, you will be stepping into authoritarian rule, and then we can no longer be said to be a free society. So you cannot ban under, the kind of the system that we run now. We say we're a democracy. You don't ban it. We see it happen elsewhere. The police will have to do their work. If people have said, look, we have genuine reasons to, or we have a reason to express ourselves, the police, it is now the responsibility of the police to provide security for these people to just ventilate themselves, and then it will naturally go. So you don't go and ban. How do you ban? Can you ban people from living, or ban people from breathing, ban people from eating? No. A fundamental human, ban people from, in fact, those rights are inalienable. So all that the security agencies are expected to do is to provide a conducive environment for people to freely live their lives, and then we can truly be said to be a free society. All right, so while talking about Farotimi, actually we're going to talk about that story, but then to take a quick one from Farotimi now. Lots of Nigerians have said that stopping or banning the protests that is supposed to, to be held in support of Farotimi, they're saying that police are trying to shut Nigerians from expressing their anger as regards to Farotimi's detention. What do you think?
Well, I think it's just related. The moment I saw that story, they didn't mention it. But if Ekiti State government, those are the ones who arrested him in the first place, that's where he was tried, and then he's held under detention. So the police and the government exactly know what, and then the response that has come with that arrest and detention. So it is just common knowledge that the police will react, and then government will do everything possible to see how they contain what is coming. And but I do not know. We're setting ourselves up for. That is one story for me. Is a bit delicate. Okay. And it is actually fueled by the kind of Nigeria finds itself now. Like I said, a lot of people are the ordinary citizens of Nigeria are going through terrible times. And government institutions have not really helped much with the kind of things that have been coming from the judiciary for so long. from the security agencies. Nigerians have this feeling that the government has actually not been working for them. And so there's a lot of suspicion, a lot of mistrust, and a lot of lack of synergy between the government and the people. And so every now and then when government, even sometimes when it is even legitimate, or some, like the merit of that case, I don't know. But it's difficult to establish actually the merit of that case.
We'll take a look at that.